graduating. She earned her seal by literacy diploma, and she plans on going to nursing school. All right. MVA strong! Virtual strong! We belong! Keep our academy lifelong! Virtual strong! We belong! Keep our academy lifelong! Virtual strong! We belong! Keep our academy lifelong! Jill talking about the successes of our high school students, and now I'm going to give you a fifth grade student who's been at the Virtual Academy for 3 years. And I've watched this child shine throughout fifth grade, and I know he has shined since he started the Virtual Academy because of the Virtual Academy. He met with this type of success in person school, and he's going to come and share his story. Come on up, Austin!
So I am Austin Tucker, a fifth grade student, and I'm really pleading with the MVA Board of Education to continue funding the MVA. I sent letters all over, and I called several places to ask for help to save the MVA. My parents are panicking to find a workable solution. It is very upsetting that we enrolled in the MVA this year with a promise that it will be there for us this fall. But now, 3 weeks before the end of the school year, the Board of Education is literally breaking their promise and telling us we have to find somewhere else. Going back to school, in-person school, is not an answer for us. Public school kindergarten was a big disaster for me because I was bullied so badly that I developed stress-related systems and had to go back to pre-K for 1 whole year. So I lost that year, and then I went to private kindergarten for next year. When I went back to public school the second time, the first grade, I had the same problem. So it was just useless. So it was very great that the virtual learning started with COVID. COVID was one of the biggest problems first, but then the virtual campus started and it changed my life. The MBA must stay! MBA must stay! MBA must
Let's come on up, Natalie!
I really don't have anything, but I'm just going to want to hold it. So, I'm a school counselor here, okay? We have 4 school counselors this year. We started out with 6. And as Miss Jill was saying, this program has just been so important to all the students that go here. We do have many students who have just been able to shine and able to grow and able to do things that they haven't done before. Yes, we have some students who were parents, okay? They just had children, and this has really been helpful for them. But then we have other kids who, since school counselor, social emotional issues. And even though there have been some things that I had wanted to try to do, you know, we kind of get bogged down with doing a lot of paperwork, but social emotionally, I work with a lot of students along with the rest of the counselors who were there to support the kids, because these students needed an environment where they're at home and felt safe at home, but then they were able to learn. Because a lot of these kids, as our young people said, you know, some of them had problems with bullying, some of them had other issues at school. And to close a place like this, it's just really heartbreaking, because kids and the families were starting to find something that was working for them. This program has, and I work with grades 6 through 12, so with the high school kids, many of them felt like it was a chance to, you know, to really just slow down and kind of maybe organize themselves and get things done. And the younger ones, they did gain more confidence. But it's just very frustrating that we have a county that is making decisions so quickly without even, I mean, they don't even, I don't even remember them ever visiting the counseling department. They haven't visited to even talk about, okay, well, what's going on in counseling? You know, how many kids come? What do they come for? What, you know, how are we supporting them? How many parents and kids have we connected to mental health services? Our counselors work so hard, and along with all our staff, but we work, since it's virtual, way past the time of the duty day. And we don't mind doing that because we're helping parents and we're helping students. We're having kids who might have a crisis and we're on the phone with them until they get help. We do so many different things, but yet people don't come and talk to us and find out. They just want to listen to whoever they're listening to, and that's not right. So this program is very important. It is so important for our students, our families, and I believe that if things do change on Tuesday, that it will be an opportunity to make it even better. Because I can see that this is something they're going to need. This is something they're going to need. The county's going to need it. We need it. We need this type of option for families and kids. We just need it. It's going to, they need it. So I am just very upset, but I do want to say that, you know, it's good to see people here. It's good to see people and students and families, and just to be involved. And I will say one thing about our students who are in our ALO program, and we have a couple students here today. I work with the high school and middle school kids when I did counseling.
To understand and feel that mistreated in an in-person setting, that the teachers in ALO, the teachers across the board, he's kicking me off the podium.
Yeah, he is.
He's got a job we have to get to in just a few minutes. He never would have. He spent most of his years in school watching the show, looking around, seeing who was doing what, and oh, his one-on-one would make him look down every once in a while. That was it. Now he is thriving. He's not just surviving. We as a whole community are not surviving. We are thriving. And that is the important thing They made our teachers retest our classes. Retested again better than the homeschool. So for 3 years in a row, they tested our kids not once, but up to 3 times for some students because they didn't believe us that we were driving that well. Woo!
There's a camera on me. And there's a camera on me.
Of this program, we are here because we believe that every child's needs should be met in our public schools. We go through our teacher training, told that we are to educate every child, and that means differentiating to meet their needs. And MVA has been a primary way that we can differentiate to meet the needs of these students that we see here today. Now, you all fought successfully to preserve MVA earlier this spring.
That's right.
make sure that our kids are getting what they need and what they deserve from the public schools.
We don't have a fight if the board doesn't give us a fight.
MVA.
Yes!
MVA must stay! MVA must stay! MVA must stay!
We are continuing as a union to organize in general for the things that our students need. If you want to come with us on Monday, we will be in downtown Silver Spring. And I have heard today from at least 3 county council members who will be there. You can grab their ear and say why MVA must stay. We need to be heard. We need the rest of the public to understand the value of this special program and the need for full funding for our schools. Our children need it. Our children deserve it. Our families are counting on MCPS and the county council to do the right thing. MVA must stay! 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 MVA must stay!
MVA must stay! FYI, here's more bottles. Please, everyone, come take one so I don't have to put it back in my car. The second grade, the PTA is here to fund, to help, do whatever we can to support the teachers. Listen, Dr. Felder has a fight on her hands. That's all we're going to say. We won't stop, right?
I know it's
Okay, one more time, guys. NBA must stay. 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 NBA
Are now in high school. I can't say enough about this program. I've been through many different areas. I've been teaching for a long time. I've been in non-public, I've been in private schools, I ran government programs. The money is not the issue. There is something more and they are not saying it. Because if you break down what we are, 4 million are short, we have over 100 teachers this year. Next year we have 81, 70 teachers, 11 other staff. For $4 million, it doesn't even make any sense that it would be an issue. They are trying to break down teachers, put more on our backs, as is always the case, and then blame us for it. What they can do is hide behind data. They can pretend they don't know how to use Performance Matters. They can pretend they don't know how to use NWEA to look at our MAP scores. Guess what? I do. Every teacher I work with does. Parents do. If they need a training, they can ask us. We ran numbers, very simple numbers. Our chronically, I'll go scores first, I guess. Our scores, we have some struggling people, but they are showing growth from us. When they come with us and they stay with us, they're growing. I teach reading for students that have some extra needs, and 3 of my kids, so a little over 30% in one class, they're all exiting. That wouldn't happen necessarily in a brick and mortar school because they have more with me, more time with me. They come to me for that. They come to me for extra time. And they are exiting out of reading, which is what I want them to do. I tell them I love them so much, but I want you to go. And with attendance, same thing. If they looked at our actual data from this year, our kids that are chronically absent, we were averaging in the fall about 27 that were chronically absent. We're down to 11. We are making progress because they have access. That is what Montgomery County always touts as their motto. Stop lying and actually live it. You have to live it to actually make us believe it. So the fight goes on Tuesday. I'll be there speaking. I know quite a few other colleagues. I'm sure quite a few parents will be there as well. And they won't know what hit them. Thank you. Oh yes, I have letters I was going to bring up. We had students, if they wanted to submit letters to the governor. My husband is an appointee, so I asked him, and he was happy to do it, and I actually got him in a meeting, Wes Moore in a meeting. Let him know what was happening here. He couldn't believe it. He said he'd let him have a little extra time. They usually only give him a little amount of time. So I also sent them copies. 2 of our 9 read it. The rest, I guess they couldn't be bothered. So now they get it in paper, and I had to kill trees to help them, but I want to make sure they see the testimony of over 30 of our kids. They wanted to write letters, probably more. I had more at the end. But this is why they are here. This is why they have a job, is your children and us teachers. So I'm going to hand deliver these upstairs. So hopefully they can be bothered to see what their constituents, what the people they help support do. Thank you. Okay.
Lemonade stand, then they should probably take more bottles so they can give out lemonade in the bottle.
That's a great idea.
Very quickly, because we got to wrap this up so we can go get to work and fight for our schools. All right, go ahead. Then comparable schools throughout the county, the in-person schools. So if you have been fed a whole bag of lies, the data that was out there was from the first year we were open when we were overcrowded. It is a different story today. The truth needs to be put into light because MVA must stay! 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 Must stay! Must stay! Call the board. Don't give up. Keep calling your state officials. Tell them that we want full funding for the virtual academies. And we're going to hear some more action steps from Sterling. Hi, in just a minute. He has a few things that he wants to share with us about what we're going to do. I know one thing that's coming up is a sit-in because the board meeting is on June 11th. As Julia said, she's testifying, so am I, and so are many other people that are committed to this program and this school that we know is working. But we're going to bring our kids right in front of this building again, because if they don't want to listen to our testimony that comes to them through email, they can listen to our testimony that our children are speaking right in front of them. All right? Right, here comes Riley.
It's Sunday, get out into your community. Go to farmers market. Take the little petition things that we have over here with the QR code. Get people to sign that petition. It matters. We've got about 1,500 signatures so far, but we can get a lot more. Also, we've got these postcards, right? Over there. Sign them with a message of support why MVA matters to you. And then we're going to walk it right in the building and drop it off, okay? Because they can't ignore these dropping in their door, can they? They can ignore emails and phone calls, but physical evidence of your needs will drop in their door. Monday is the rally. We got to show up. And as alluded to earlier, Tuesday we're going to do another sit-in. Tuesday morning at 8:30. I know that's early, guys. I don't like waking up that early either. I'm sorry. But we got to be here with our kids ready to learn at 8:30 or whenever you show up, right? Because the board has their meeting starting at 12:30. So we got to be here before that, we got to be here during that, and we got to let them know that we're not going away. All right, guys? So we can do this. Ready? MVA!
Must stay! MVA must stay! MVA must stay! MVA must stay!
MVA must stay!
MVA must stay!
All right, guys, I want to thank all of you for coming, and please remember, we will be back. We are not going away. We are here tonight. We will be out in the community tomorrow. We will be out in the community Sunday. We will be at the rally Monday night, and we will be here at the board meeting on Tuesday because we know this program works, right? We know it. 81 strong staff members, close to 800 students. You cannot turn your back on them. Plus the waiting list. We will not allow them to turn their backs on all of us. All right.
So my mom believes that if we I can make it easier to eat here. I'm eating disorder. So I don't eat